You're absolutely right. Bennett is as talented as cornerback as I've ever coached. From a speed, he's long, he's athletic, he can flip his hips. The part that he's missing is just the experience part, which he got a little bit of that towards the back half of the season, but he's still got to grow. The first 2 days have been awesome. He's out there, he's talking, he's vocal, he's doing all the right things. So I like where he's at right now.
What other things does he need to work on?
Just more so, from a technical standpoint, he's only been playing defensive back for 2 years. He came in obviously as a wide receiver, so his footwork and certain techniques have got to get better. His eye progression, all those things that all of our guys have to work on, and Bennett's no different from any of those guys.
Now that the number one job is within his grasp, do you see a different approach, a different attitude toward that job?
I saw a different approach, like probably the last 6 games of the season with how he approached it, his mentality. He started to begin to practice like he was a number one towards the back half of the season. And now, since we've entered spring ball, he's just continued to carry that attitude. So he's continuing to raise his game, which is what we want to see.
How's the competition been at the other positions there with Lowe and Jalen and Josh? What do they have to offer?
I think the guys are awesome. I like all the guys that we have back there. I like Bennett. I like Lowe. I like Jalen Brown. I like Atkinson. I even like Cam McDaniel. I think that those guys, from the standpoint of having experience and just really understanding the scheme of our defense and what we're asking, the effort, the energy, coming to practice every day, those are the things that we're trying to coach them on right now. But I like everything that those guys bring to the table. It's just a matter of lack of experience for them right now.
Does Lowe have the edge, just having been here longer at this point?
Lowe is probably ahead of most of our guys because he's actually played cornerback for us. He took over 150 snaps last year. So as far as a game standpoint and being comfortable and knowing our schemes, he's probably ahead of all those guys. But he's still got things that he's got to work on. So again, it's a daily progress to get those guys fundamentally right.